Yo, Dope's community was popping. I know it's been a minute. But we got Ramirez back up here. Salute to the homie Panda Lover 69420. He recommended this to come to the channel. From what I've been seeing in the comments, this is an underground legendary mixtape from him. It's only 4 tracks and it's about 7 minutes long, so it's like a real short mixtape. Came out between 2015 2016. I think from what I was reading, some of the tracks came out in 2015 and the album came out in 2016. Y'all let me know in the comments if I got that wrong and correct me and everything. But yeah, appreciate everybody showing up. Thanks for all the love and support. We've been dropping a good amount of videos this week. Hope you guys stay locked in for what we have coming next. So let's get right into it. So the first track on Let Me Die Where I Stand on this mixtape, the first track is My Song. So let's get right into it. I don't have the lyrics up here, but I have the lyrics in front of me. Love you guys. Thanks for all the support as always. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Let's get it.
Xavier Jordan.
Once the smoke clears, I'm looking at the devil in his eyes. Is it a curse or is it a blessing in disguise? I don't know why I find myself walking on the tightrope every single day, blowing on that purple haze, thinking I'ma die today, but it's okay. I ain't meant for this world and it fucking waste. Pill popping so my pain I can go away. Now I'm standing in the mirror, beginning to see visions clearer, and feeling death is getting nearer. I lost my soul wandering in the valley of death. I held my breath and I felt the pain in my chest. I fell to my knees thinking I was gonna die. Looked up in the sky, then I asked God, does he put us on the earth if you feeling all this pain? Blood drain, left the pistol gripping, begin to take niggas' names. Looking at the strip, got a nigga steady tripping. Play motherfuckers can't keep it real, so they shape shifting. You dressed in Louis, but your mark ain't still a bitch. Cause you think you wearing design, it don't make you rich, blood. Now welcome to the world that we fucking living in. Materialized punk ass marks who can't do it lit. I lost my soul wandering in the valley of death. I held my breath and I felt the pain in my chest. I fell to my knees thinking I was gonna die. Looked up in the sky, then I asked God, bitch, I'm set safe in the dark age. Got a black rag wrapped around my face. Katana blade, don't shrunk. Tight white eyes is quick to the dark. Don't feel no shit and spark this blood. Have laid a full paid in about 6 months. The scroll got cold, but I stayed on my toe. Run through the streets by myself all alone. Don't trust no one, so I trust this crow. One shot to the dome, then your wife's gone. Thinking that you better, but I'm gripping on Beretta. Singing like a bumblebee, but I come like a feather. Hold up, I'm high, I'm rolling, I'm smoking on that Bombay. Don't give a fuck, and I think about my death every single day. I lost my soul wandering in the valley of death. I held my breath and I felt the pain in my chest. I fell to my knees thinking I was gonna die. Looked up in the sky, then I asked God why.
That beat is hard. Yo, this song in itself is just dope, man. I gotta stop before it goes on the next track. Yo, and then first and foremost, man, where are my manners, man? Big salute to Iron Nike. Iron Nike, this comes from their channel on YouTube. So if you guys are trying to listen to this mixtape, make sure you go to their channel. They have it up there. And big salute, man. Big salute to Xavier Jordan on the production as well, man. I really like this beat. And I like how Ramirez, the way he was flowing, it was real dope to me. He was doing his thing. I like how the chorus is just so chill and everything. And then Ramirez is in that bag, like he's in his mind with all these different thoughts and everything. Gotta love it. And old Ramirez is always a breath of fresh air, man. Especially hearing how he sounds now. So all right, so with our lyrics and everything, he says, in the first verse, he's like, once the smoke clears, I'm looking at the devil in his eyes. Is it a curse or is it a blessing in disguise? I don't know. And right there, it's like off rip, he's telling you about the battle he's having with himself. You know, like we all have intrusive thoughts and thoughts where we challenging each other. Just like when you drink liquor or when you smoke weed, you have these whether to engage, fight or flight thoughts. Like you be like, somebody say something crazy. And then I was just talking to my family about this yesterday. You got that thought in your mind where it's like, yo, he said something crazy. Do I just let it go because I know he drunk and I'm drunk? Or do I do something about it knowing it's going to cause chaos? You know, so that's what it is. That's why I attribute this to right here when he's looking at the devil in his eyes. Is it a curse or is it a blessing in disguise? I'm trying to figure that. I'm having this conversation with myself. It's not exactly the same, but you know what I mean? Thoughts within yourself. He's like, find myself walking on a tightrope every single day, blown on that purple haze, thinking I'm gonna die today. So obviously, he doesn't know where he's gonna end up at, and he's smoking on the weed to cope with the thoughts. But it's okay. I ain't meant for this world any fucking way. Pill poppers on my pain help them go away. You know, pill poppers on my, like, popping pills helps the pain go away. Now I'm standing in the mirror, beginning to see visions clearer and feeling death is getting near. So now he feels like, you know, it feels like you're about to die. I've had one of those, like, when I was younger, man. This is crazy right here. When I was younger, I want to say when I was around, like, probably like 18, 19. Like, I always felt like I was going to die soon. It was a really weird feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what it was going to be from or nothing. So I love the hook. The hook is like, I lost my soul in the wind in the valley of death. And we all know that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You know, that whole thing right there. You know, that whole prayer. He's like, I held my breath and I felt the pain in my chest. I fell to my knees thinking I was going to die. Looked up in the sky and then I asked God why. Like, why am I feeling this way? I need answers. Second verse. Does he put my name on his shirt if he's feeling all this pain, blood drain? Let the pistol grip and beginning to take niggas' names. Like, and I like his wordplay up here, man. He's asking questions and everything. He's like, let the pistol grip and begin to take niggas' names. Like, you know, taking people out. Looking at the strap, got a nigga steady tripping. Like, I'm looking at the gun, I'm thinking about it. Punk motherfuckers can't keep it real, so they shapeshift, and I love that right there, because there's a lot of chameleons out here in life, man. Unfortunately, I gotta deal with chameleons almost every day. They shapeshift. They say they're one way when certain people are around. They switch up. They say they're about this life, but then they're not. And it's just like, it starts to just get annoying. And then when you decide you don't want to talk to them anymore because they're shapeshifters, then you know what they do? They shapeshift on you again. Then they become who they really are. And it's really sad, but that's the world we're living in today. They always been around, but now I feel like it's more condoned now than ever. You know what I'm saying? People expect people to switch up now because it's so common. Punk motherfuckers can't keep it real, so they shapeshifting. You dressed in Louis, but your mark ass still a bitch, cuz. And this whole gang thing right here is dope, man. Like how he has like the cuz and the blood. So he's like, you dressed in Louis, but your mark ass still a bitch, cuz. You know, cuz is in Crip. You think you wearing designer gonna make you rich, blood. You know what I'm saying? So I like that whole thing he did right there. And we all know that, you know, Ramirez is from the West Coast, so it's real festive for him to say that. Now, welcome to the world that we living in. Materialized punk ass marks who can't do it lit, you know. So that's him talking his shit. Then he go back into the chorus. I lost my soul in the wind in the valley of death. I hold my breath and I felt the pain in my chest. I fell to my knees thinking I was gonna die. Look in the sky, and then I asked God why. Verse 3, and it's crazy, man. He really said a lot of stuff in these 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So verse 3 is like, bitch, I'm a sensei from the dark age. Got a black rat resting on my face. Katana blade down sharp. Type while your eyes creep through the dark. So I'm following the katana blade sharp. Either he's saying he's sharpening it or he has a sharp blade. You know, the lyrics is kind of funky. While eyes creep through the dark. Don't feel shit, just spark this blunt. Half let it full pagan by 6 months. The strong got caught but stayed in touch. Rolling the streets by myself on the low, like I'm riding around Dolo, I'm walking Dolo. Don't trust no one, so I trust this dro, so I trust my smoke. One shot to the dome, now your wife's gone. Thinking that you're better, but I'm gripping on Berettas. You know, you thinking that you're better, but I got these Berettas in my hand. Stinging like a bumblebee, but I come like a feather, so I come over real light, but I'm stinging like a bumblebee. Hold up, I'm high, I'm rolling, I'm smoking on that Bombay. Don't give a fuck, I think about my death every single day. And that's a fire way to go into the chorus of, you know, I lost my soul in the wind of the valley of death. I held my breath, you know, that whole thing right there. So that was the first track, My Song. Next track is Lil Nameless. And this is produced by Reaction. Y'all let me know. Oh, that's crazy. That's like Reaction. That's dope, man. Reaction. And it says right here, he says his name in the beginning. So let's get it, man. Appreciate all you guys as always. Thanks for all the love and support. If you're new to the channel, make sure you check out the Ramirez playlist, man. We got great guides up there. We got a whole bunch of stuff he did with SB, and we have his own stuff up there too. Especially like one of my classics up there too. What's the joint? Yeah, he's got classes. I can't even think of. I can't, like, my brain is like zoned out, man. Let's get it. Tragedy of a Clown. And Player's Manual. That's another one too. Those are like two of my favorites right there. I'm digging the sound of this album too.
Rolling through your signs on the screen. Now I take my time, let me show you how them things go. Talking to my uncle from the range, awful strange though. Smoking on the purple potent, trying to save my life. Cause I'm suicidal thoughts, intervene every fucking night. Now I got the switchblade, touching some wrist. I might take my life, might say fuck this shit. As I'm rolling through the lonely road, thinking about my life. When I'm sipping on the cognac, I'm always thinking twice. I don't know where to go. As I'm running through the lonely road, I think about my life. When I'm sipping on the cognac, I'm always thinking twice. I don't know where to go. Suicide doors on the motherfucking Impala. Dressing all black with a motherfucking black strap. I don't give a fuck how a nigga feels. Smoking up prescriptions, just try to numb the feels.
I like it. Yo, so I'm really digging this production up here, and I like the way he's gliding and flowing on the beat, man. Young Ramirez, like, he been doing his thing for a minute. Obviously, you guys can see on the picture, you know, it's Young Ramirez up here. It looks like him when he was a kid and everything. But yeah, so the first verse, he's like rolling through your fucking block, plotting on the vision. So it's like he gets you locked right in when the track starts. Rolling through your fucking block, plotting on the vision, and the drain sparking on the blunt. I see the signs on the screen. Now I take my time. Let me show you how. Let me show you how things go. Talking to my uncle before the rains. Awful strange though. Like, I like the way he's about to tell a story and everything. It's just like, you just hear it, man. It's just like this right here is like music you can really feel. And like I said, the production he has up here for these past two tracks with Xavier and then Reaction, like they really captivated. So I'm curious to see how these next two songs are. If it's this vibe all the way through, I definitely gotta put this album on the loop in my car. But so the hook, he's like, as I'm walking through the lonely road, thinking about my life. When I'm sipping on the cognac, I'm always thinking twice. So while he's sipping on the yak, he's thinking twice. I don't know where to go. And then I like the whole, like, this shit is just dope, man. Then you got suicide doors on the motherfucking Impala, dressed in all black with the motherfucking black strap. I don't give a fuck how a nigga feel. Smoking on prescriptions, I was just trying to numb the feels. He ended it really cool, man. And it's like, these songs, man, they're so short, man. I wish they was longer, pause. But like this, like I said, I'm really digging this right here. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. If this brings back nostalgia and everything. And yeah, Ramirez has always been cooking. I said it from the moment I heard him. I was like, yo, this boy is so talented and underrated. His delivery, his flow, and even going to like these older songs right here, man. Because a lot of these artists, like, you go back to their older stuff, and it's kind of like, it's kind of dated. Like this right here, I feel like you could play this all the time. I feel like this so far, this album seems like it's ahead of its time. All right, next track we have is My Song 2. There's no lyrics up here, unfortunately, but it was produced by MJ Nichols. So let's get right into this, y'all. Big salute to Iron Nike for having this whole album on his YouTube channel as well. Y'all make sure y'all check them out.
Moving swiftly through the ocean, pop a couple narcos now. I catch my whip into a tree, hoping that I die. Looking straight into my eyes, see my soul will never lie. When you see my body in the grave, don't try to act surprised. Body feeling up from all the drugs that I've been taking. This smile up on my face that a young nigga has been faking. Trying to run from my problems, cause like I can't solve them. Looking for the light, but I live inside of the dark. It's suicidal thoughts running inside of my head. Pull the trigger, then I'm dead. Depression is what I'm fed. Filling my thoughts up in lead. Shaking inside of my bed. Straight rolling down my neck. Withdrawals done got me like this. No place to go. I ain't even happy in my own household. I got my girl, but she don't even understand me though. Cause I'm fighting all this pain. My body is feeling drained. Smoking on this Mary Jane. Switching lanes through the fucking freeway. I'm moving solo. Taking photos on the dolo. Sipping this lean and I'm moving in slow mo.
Yeah, that beat is hard, man. Yeah, y'all. So that was my song part two. I wonder what my song part one sounds like, man. Salute to MJ Nichols on the production again. Yo, he was doing his thing up here, man. I like what he was talking about when he was talking about, like, that's why when y'all see me listen to it and y'all see me look down, I actually take notes while I'm, if there's no lyrics here, I sit here and I take notes. Even when there are lyrics, I take notes while I'm going about it. Because if you guys aren't familiar with the channel, when I listen to these, it's literally the first time I ever heard it. So the things I don't catch, you guys might catch it if you heard it multiple times, but this is like my first like time hearing it with these ears in front of y'all, and that's why I feel makes the dopest community in the King Low 757 channel so special, is because like these aren't fabricated reactions, none of that shit. This is like real shit. So like I'll be missing stuff and people in the comments, yo, Lo, how you miss this? And I appreciate that, because like now I know. So like I like what he's talking about. He's talking about the things he does, and he's like, don't act surprised if you see my body in the grave. And then he's like, I'm looking for the light, but I'm in the darkness, you know, clouding my thoughts with, like, you know, what's he saying, like clouding my thoughts with shots or whatever he was saying. I can't remember. Yeah, that's right. He's like, my thoughts filled with lead. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is a metaphor too. My thoughts filled with lead. Like I got violence in my brain, or I've been shot in the head, that type of stuff. So he's talking about like how's he like expecting to die and all that stuff, you know. So he was going in up here, man. I really enjoyed this track. I'm enjoying this whole album, man, with this whole mixtape, y'all. So the last track we have is I'll Be Dead in the Morning, and that's crazy going from this track to that track. And then this one is produced by somebody named P Soul. So I like how he has 4 different producers on the album. I always enjoy that. I enjoy albums with one producer as well, but when you do this, and then it's like it shows your versatility, and it shows all these producers could keep the same tone, and you could keep the same, you know, like the same like type of time you're on for all the different producers. And you think about it, this whole mixtape is 7 minutes long. Like this took a while to make, man. I could tell this mixtape took a minute. You got 4 different producers, unless they're all in the lab with him while he's writing. If he has to go through and wait for stuff to get cleared, wait for them to put a beat, it took a lot of time and effort, man. But we hear it all in 7 minutes and 18 seconds, and we don't even think about all that stuff. We just know it's a great piece of work. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the last track, man. I'll Be Dead in the Morning. It's crazy.
P Soul on the track.
That was P Soul. Oh yeah, that's he.
Fighting depression, I'm learning my lesson. I got a fist full of pills, I'm just counting the seconds. I stare at the wall and begin to envision the face in the eyes as I sit here and listen. These voices are talking, I'm losing my mind. The Grim Reaper's on the side looking for the light, but I'm blind, not giving a fuck. My whole life's entwined with the wrongs that I'm doing. Man, it's been proven nice, niggas only finish last. Fuck a race, I'm trying to finish first place. If I gotta be greedy to feed the kid, it's okay, get the fuck out of my way. I'm always on the grind, ain't got time to play. Ramirez is trash, bitch, fuck what you think. You don't pay my bills and you don't wash the dishes in my sink. Don't think I'm moving swiftly with the blade. I put a nigga on his back cause you think this shit is a game.
Yeah, man. This might be my favorite track on the album. And you already know, if you guys know me, I love boom bap rap, man. This is a boom bap flow, and he has it's a boom bap beat, and he has a boom bap style on the flow. Like you could rap outside of boom bap on this beat, like it's a versatile beat, but I like how he decided to go with boom bap. It's like I love boom bap rap because of course you already know, man, my favorite era is the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So that's when like boom bap really got popularized in the 90s. But it's kind of like, you know, then after that early 2000s, you know what I'm saying, you had the backpack and all that other stuff, backpack rap and all that stuff, but then that's a product of like, you know, the boom bap. So when I hear stuff like that, man, that right there really lets me know, like, I don't give a damn what artist it is, man. If you're an artist and you consider yourself a rapper and you want to show me personally, I know people don't care about what I think, but if you want to show me and people like me that you could really rap, when you get on a boom bap beat and I hear the way you structure your rhymes, I hear the rhythm in your flows, the way you're connecting like the metaphors and everything and the delivery, then it's I gotta you know, I gotta give my props to you, man. You know, so I already knew Ramirez could rap like this. Obviously, I always knew Ramirez had bars, like I said, from the minute I heard him and everything. But yeah, let's get right into it. So he's like, fighting depression, I'm learning my lesson. I got a fistful of pills and I'm just counting the seconds. You know, I'm counting the seconds on what's going to happen, whether I'm going to take them, if I've already taken them. I said rather walk and begin to envision the face and the eyes. I sit where I listen. These voices is talking. I'm losing my mind. The Grim Reaper's on the side looking for the light, but I'm blind. You know, I'm blind, like, in the Grim Reaper looking for the light. Not giving a fuck. My whole life's intertwined with the wrongs that I'm doing. Man, it's been proven nice niggas only finish last. And, you know, that's a very popular saying, like, good guys finish last and all that other stuff. So a lot of people embrace, like, it's easier to be bad than it is to be good. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, fuck a race. I'm trying to finish first place. If I gotta be greedy, defeat the kid, it's okay. Get the fuck out my way. I'm always on the grind. Ain't got time to play. Ramirez is trash. Fuck what you think. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's saying, like, people are saying Ramirez is trash. You know, I've never heard nobody say that, dog. Like, that's crazy. Like, on this channel, like, I just thought about that. I've never heard. And I've seen people in the comments talk about some of the artists have up here, like, they're weak now. They're not as good as they used to be. I heard that, but I haven't heard nobody say nothing about Ramirez. That boy is consistent as hell, man. Monster. So he's like, I'm always on the grind, ain't got time to play. Ramirez is trash, fuck you think. Then he's like, you don't pay my bills and you don't wash the dishes in my sink. Like, who are you? Like, you don't pay my bills, you're nobody to me. You do nothing for me. Don't think I'm moving swiftly with the blade. I put a nigga on his back because he think the shit is a game. You know, so you think you playing with me, I'm gonna show you it's not a game, thinking it shit is sweet, you know. So big salute to Ramirez, man. And like I said, y'all, big salute to, like, everybody that has something to do with this. So big salute to y'all know I'll be having my notes and shit like that, right? So big salute to Panda Lover 69420. This was a really good look right here. This is a really good recommendation. I'm honored to have this on the channel. I'm looking at the comments. This joint came out like 8 years ago or something like that. And like I see people in the comments going back from 4 years ago, people coming there now, and it's just like, you know, this is like a gem to them. And it's a gem to me too, man. This shit is fire. I just wish it had more tracks up there, but still, I'm gonna just put it on a loop when I want to listen to it. Salute to Iron Nike, the channel that this came from, man. And salute to you guys for coming out. And big salute to G59 Ramirez as well, as always, man. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Keep a lookout. We got more reactions coming to this channel this week. I hope you guys been enjoying the drops so far. We've been venturing off into different areas and everything for the channel, getting in different subscribers from different places, different walks of life, different tastes in music, different recommendations. And I think it's dope, man. I like bringing the community together with the different sounds. And then we can end up having a favorite from something that's up here. You know, but yeah, y'all, I will holler at y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. Don't let that negative energy get to you. There's a lot of depressed and irritated people out here, and they want to put that on you. You look too happy and too positive. They want to take your energy from you. Don't let them take your energy. Let them be depressed in their own little circle and let them help themselves. You can't save everybody. I be telling people that shit all the time. Holler at you on the next one, man. Love you guys. Peace.